And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll try and run the option. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps them pick up the first. In motion, the tight end. Now it's Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. Escapes the defender. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal. Again, Jackson will keep it. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Ravens get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Bengals offense and Jamar Chase set to take over once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the Bengals drive about to get going. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They could definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time. Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
And that is incomplete, nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 11, Thomas.
Now Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Fair catch called for. No gimme in these conditions, but he's able to look this one in. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Flowers. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Henry up the middle. Broken tackle. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 87 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Throwing is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And Andrews going to have a Ravens 1st down as he'll get this down inside the 20. In motion right, one of the tight ends. Jackson now. Complete to Likely. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Inside handoff, Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. From the gun, Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So that drives 7 plays in length, and Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Well, this offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football. You're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era when we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Now it's Burrow. And that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Looking deep here for Chase. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead.
I'm one, ready?
Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. Here now, 2nd and 4. They go play action now. Jackson right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They go play action with Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
Now Jackson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space. Play action. It's Jackson. On target to his man, likely.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now it's Jackson. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Bengals will get the football back. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him.
He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down.
At the 37-yard line.
Burrow on play action.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
And this is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11, 11. That.
Burrow will throw.
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
11 MT. 11 MT.
10 at the 34-yard line.
Now it's Burrow.
Got a man open. It's Chase.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Burrow on his toes that time as they get the 1st down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
1-1, ready?
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11, 11, 11, 11. Dot.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Dancing to his left.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line,
Here we go.
3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Dot.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football.
It's a turnover on down.
180. Sit up.
Jackson.
A short one there, caught by Likely.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. To throw is Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Jackson.
And he'll go right back to Andrews.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A short throw caught by Andrews. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. Throwing is Jackson.
He'll get this to Flowers, left side.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Here's Jackson.
He finds Bateman over the middle.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Jackson now. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
The decision made for him. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals will get the football back. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ball game.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for Cincinnati, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance